Okay, so we're going down the path of making good structure in my testimony of becoming a Bible-believing Christian. In the very beginning of this, it definitely is all about your structure. You really don't feel much different. I just tried focusing on the Word. And the people around me, the people at my church, started being really supportive of me, like my pastor, his wife, and there was another gal at church that really held on to me and helped me through a lot of stuff in trying to understand what the Bible was saying. So like in the beginning of me going to Bible study, I really didn't enjoy it. I was like, is this over with yet? The person that put their head down on the table and was like, just want to be done. But I kept going and I kept leaning into the Word, reading the Word, keeping my habit of going along with it. And I, like I had said, started noticing my symptoms pulling back, my suicidal thoughts pulling back. The relationships in my life seemed to start evening out. And with that, my prayer life started getting better. And I was giving so much thanks for all of those people around me, but those were the people that actually had me feeling so empty before. So along with giving thanks for those people, I was praying for the relationships to get better and for God's will to be done, for sure, because that's what it's all about. It's not what I want, it's what He wants. And that's the first piece of everything that you need to learn to surrender. And I don't think I quite understood that yet. I wanted my life to get better so that me and my partner could continue on as a unit, a happy unit, like I saw my pastor and his wife. I wanted a better relationship with my kids. I wanted all of them going to church with me. So I was praying for all of these things to change and God's will be done. It didn't stop the extra issues and the fighting that, or I shouldn't say fighting, but it was like church was a hassle. He wasn't into it. He didn't want to hear about it. And there was actually an incident that happened where a verse was thrown at me in one of our conversations about some of the changes that had been happening with me. And I can't pretend that it didn't tear me to the bone. The one that he used on me was, "Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands." And he didn't continue the rest of that. He just used Colossians 3:18 in a chunk that benefited him. So next day was Bible study, and I was really torn up over this whole thing because I wasn't even his wife. So I needed more information. And that's kind of how your walk continues to roll out. I will explain what happened next when my life got torn down to the bottom. So I'll see you there when you discover just how good God can be, even when it's hard.